because I'm not gonna let nobody forget about my child, and I'm not gonna let the world forget what happened to her. I'm not gonna let these people forget what they did. I've been calling out for help for a long time. It's been 9 months. 9 months.
Welcome back to the channel, my people. We have a very sad story to talk about today. We're gonna talk about Kaylan. I don't know if you know who Kaylan is. Kaylan Dowdie. Kaylan Dowdie is a young lady that was beaten last year viciously at a party. She went next door to death and back. She'd been in the hospital ever since then, undergoing treatment, and she wasn't expected to survive this incident that took place. She was so badly beaten. But in recent days, we see her mom pop up in the media. She basically asks for help to send her daughter overseas so she can get proper treatment. So it seems as if the medical facilities in Jamaica at the present minute is not really working out for Kaylan Dowdie. So her mother really asks for help to send her overseas so she can get some proper treatment so that her daughter can, return to normal health and enjoy the rest of her life. People, this story is really sad indeed, because this lady is a young lady and she have the whole of her life ahead of her, and since last year she been inside the hospital, wow, really sad. So if there's anybody out there who can help this lady to get her daughter overseas so that she can have proper treatment, please feel free to contact her, and she urgently need help as far as I can see, because the lady is even crying, and she's saying that a lot of people is telling her not to post certain clips and not to talk about, not to expose too much about the situation, and she's basically saying that she's had enough of doing that because there's no way she's gonna get help without putting the information out there, and which makes sense because people have to know what's happening before people will be able to help you, right? If people don't know that you need help, you won't be getting any help. Yeah, so we have the video clip to share with the massive, but before we go in at the video clip, people, please remember to support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, hitting the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my contents. And also, please remember to like and share the contents on my channel. With that being said, thanks for your support and have a blessed day.
Now, Kaylan has been doing so well. Kaylan was doing so well to the point that they were going to discharge her. They were thinking of discharging her, right? That's how well she was doing, right? We got her off the vent for a few days. Come on, people. A C2 spinal injury, 9 cardiac arrests, 9 times her heart stopped, multiple seizures. She went into septic shock. If anybody knows anything about sepsis, it's about a 45 to 50% mortality rate. A C2 spinal injury has a higher mortality rate. I was actually told that she would never survive this. She survived paralysis. She's now moving her limbs. She's eating, talking. Face dead on her, you can't find her at the hospital. Face dead on her, you can't find the nurse. A lot of the nurses, they just love her because they're always laughing when they go into her cubicle. I will be releasing Kaylan's birthday pictures tonight. I don't care who, and I don't want nobody to tell me to take them down. I don't want nobody to call me and tell me to take down any picture of my child. I have a right to post anything I want, and I am not going to remove them. Whatever the consequences may be, I will deal with it. And that is the truth. Because I'm not going to let nobody forget about my child. And I'm not going to let the world forget what happened to her. I'm not going to let these people forget what they did. I've been calling out for help for a long time. It's been 9 months. 9 months. I do what I can every single day. I get up and I go every single day. And she cries and she suffers in pain, pain that no medication can help. They give her morphine, they give her fentanyl, they give her baralgin. She's on all of these medications all at once. At one point, she's on 3 and 4 antibiotics all at once. Not separately, all on the same time. Till her body turned black. I don't share every single detail, but right now I need help. I reached out to some hospitals overseas when she was doing better, when she was stable, and was told that they can't take her because she does not require, at that time, she does not require medical help. She requires therapy. She requires pulmonary therapy, respiratory therapy, and things like that. So they said she need an acute care facility. No. If a child survives all of this, everything the doctors said she would not do, she survived. She survived all of it, to the point where they're planning to send her home. That's how far she reached. That's how well she was off almost all the medications. She was just on like things for seizure and things like that. She was off fluids, off antibiotics, off all these things. Right? That's how well she was doing. I have the evidence of all of this. But I'm constantly told, do not post, do not give out too much information, do not this, do not that, do not. But right now, I don't care, because if I don't, I will not get help, and she needs it. I can't sit back after 9 months and see my child survive all of this and then just sit back and let her die. I am not going to do it. Whatever, you can lock me up when you're not done. Whatever the consequences, lock me up. But I'm not gonna make she dead. I'm not gonna sit by and let her die. Now Kaylan'S condition has gotten a turn for the worst. Her blood pressure is not stabilizing at the moment. Her saturation level keeps dropping. She's right back on the vent control. She can't breathe any at all for herself. I don't care. I don't want nobody tell me not to say anything. I don't want nobody tell me not to post anything, because all the people that are telling me not to are not helping me. Everybody that is saying don't post this, don't that, they are not helping. I am not going to be reading any negatives tonight. I'm not going to even look at you people, because all you do is talk. Empty barrels make the most noise. None of you have reached out to help her. All the people that are talking. Now she has reached a point where she needs help. The doctors here have told me that they have done what they can. They have done what they can. There's no step-down facility in Jamaica for Kaylan. There's no facility to take her out of ICU. There's no facility for her to go to here in this island that we live. Or anywhere in the Caribbean, to be frank. I have called around. I've had people call around, checking all from Cayman, Trinidad, Barbados, Bahamas, everywhere, trying to find a facility to take her who can help her. Now I am at my wit's end. What we need is a facility to say, hey, we're going to take this child. That is what I need. That is actually what we need. Nobody now have to put dollar in my hand. Whatever facility needs to get it, just send it right to them. Please. I'm not asking for any financial help. I don't need nobody to put nothing in my hand. That's not what I'm here for. What I need is somewhere that can save her life. That is all I'm asking. I'm asking for somewhere that can save her life. That is it. Right? We tried a few facilities in the States and they're asking me for overseas insurance. I've never been to the States. Where would I get overseas insurance? Come on, people. Be realistic. When I'm finished, I'm going to send messages to everybody that I can find on this Instagram page who I know can do something. If you yourself can't do it, I know some of you know people who can help. Somebody influential where you can call and say, look, there's a situation with this little young lady and she's been fighting. She's been fighting and we just want to help her. That's all I'm asking. That is all I'm asking.